Great rise in Facebook. Great rise in YouTube. Hey everyone, how was your weekend? Good.
Yes, indeed, I'm walking.
Y'all come on for the walk.
Just for me, I'm walking.
Get your weights.
Thank you for
Get
the
your
company.
chair if you're gonna sit down and swing your feet.
I'm walking. So
Get your mat if you're gonna lay down and do some yoga stretches. Line yourself up if you're just gonna walk from wall to wall. Let's just do this 30, and of course if you have the treadmill, rev her up. And if you're on the bike, jump on the bike. And let's do this little half-hour exercise that's good for me, you, and everyone. And don't forget, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Okay, let's get this started.
I'm walking. Thank you for the company. I'm walking. So happy to be walking. Happy to be walking. Thank you for the company.
Yes, thank you for the company. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell on YouTube. And hit that thumbs up on Facebook. We're in our 8th month. I can't believe it. When I started out, 8 months ago, I was like, oh my goodness, this corona thing that put all this weight on me, I'm going to be in some horrible shape if I don't do something. And in November, my daughter had wrangled this treadmill from the garage where I used to go and walk, but it got too cold for me to go to the garage and walk. She wrangled it down the stairs, and she put it here. Y'all like, comment, and share. So, and here we are, 8 months later. 8 months later. But I gotta tell you, y'all know, and again I say this all the time, and I say it's when I do something like dumb to myself, like, not, when I ran out of the protein thing, I didn't have it before, so I didn't know how it was going to affect me, but before the protein, I was eating a lot of beans, get my protein from that. But y'all, like maybe 3 weeks, apparently not enough protein in my body, and my muscles literally started starving, and it was very, very painful. So y'all know this is the 4th day. Thanks for coming on the walk. This is the 4th day of me being back on the protein, the almond coconut protein from 365 Whole Foods. And my muscles are so happy. Thanks for coming on the walk, y'all. Thanks for coming on the walk. August, 8 months. It looks so far away in January. It looks so far away in January. You know? So, I tell you, 8 months. So I always apologize to myself. I learned that. I do stuff. Yeah, everybody said, oh, you know, you didn't apologize for what you did to so-and-so. You didn't apologize for what you did to so-and-so. You know, but do you apologize to yourself? I've been apologizing to myself. And the way I do this, I just say, I'm sorry. I love you. Please forgive me. Thank you. I acknowledge. So guess what? Now I'm looking into how to get one of them big jars. I only use a half because I know I'm old. So I only use a half of the scoop. But I don't want to run out no more again. I got all the way to January to get to. And that pain, had almost counted me out. So I've been telling myself all weekend, I love you. I'm sorry. Okay, I gotta do something with this fan because it ain't on me. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And more, me and my body are back in harmony. And I said, listen, we're going to be on the protein kick. And in wintertime, I make pots of beans. That wasn't any problem when I started in January. I was beating up this, beating up, pulling out recipes. Beans in the morning, beans in the afternoon, beans in the evening. This is summer. I got a little off. And what I want to tell you, and I hope y'all had a great weekend. I love New England. This is the kind of summers I want. I love New England. I was just saying, oh, I got to move to Maine, New Hampshire to get this kind of summer. The kind of summer where you can sit on the porch and breathe, not that congestive, hot air in your lungs. I'm a cool air type person. The window's open right now. The cool air that's coming in here is wonderful. Oh, 5 minutes already. This walk is so quick. So, I was talking to my girlfriend who said, thanks for coming on a walk, y'all. Love you. Oh, let me say my good mornings. I saw Charles, I think, in here. I'm trying to remember the ones that don't regularly come in here that every now and again I see come. Penelope, thanks for coming on the walk. Of course, my Jones. Diane, been with me from the start. I mean, she was pouring gas and the engine called me from the start. Mary, yep, she was pushing me. It's like Diane and Mary were pushing me. Walk. I was like, oh. It's like, you can do it. So I don't want to forget them. Ezo, who's our resident walking illustrator, is down in Florida working her cabooses off. Joan. Janine used to come in until I kind of messed up her name. Janie, I for some reason I couldn't get it. I got psychological problems with this. Anyway, name starts with a J. That one's easy. The road Alex. Alex comes in every now and again. Yep, Alex. Yvonne. Yep. I see her. I see Yvonne there. Going in my head. I said Charles. Going in my head. Okay. Alright. That's it. Thank you. Thank all of you. Even the names, I'm trying to get a list going, but even the names that I didn't mention. Thank you a lot. This is not just me. So, I was talking to my girlfriend. And please like, comment, share, y'all. Please like, comment, share. And hit that bell to subscribe, YouTube. Thank you. And she was talking about going through the change. And I basically didn't share. I had one girlfriend that I shared with what I use as my method for going through the change. And it brought me through successfully. One of it, and she knew it because we worked together. So she knew when I was on the estimate. That was over the counter. Excellent. But I knew I had to get some hormones in me. So that was my milk and bee phase. And I told my girlfriend, she laughed at me because she said, this is when I was going through the change. She was like, you gotta go to the doctor and they're gonna have to give you supplement hormones. And I heard, I've been keeping up with the trends with the milk and the hormones and how the hormones in the milk is giving the kids titties and stuff like that. And so they didn't want that. And also in the beef because they're pumping them up with hormones. So I was like, well, the cow's got the hormones. I need them. And that's what I use as my hormone replacement through my whole change. Every now and again, now I like, when it hits me real bad, that's how I know my body wants the hormones. I will crave either pudding using whole milk, and I just went through a pudding phase for like a month. That was my hormone replacement. Only whole milk. Because my daughter came in here, she's like, I bet you it's 2% because we don't have milk in here. And because we did almond milk and coconut milk. And, but I know when something hit me, I think what it was pudding. And you want pudding. I even got the cups to put it in and everything. Pistachio pudding, chocolate pudding, vanilla pudding was the bomb. And I'm telling you, I was putting that pudding. That was my hormones. Because that's where I always got my hormones from. We don't eat pork. We're basically chicken and fish. But I wanted beef in my chili. I wanted beef to put in the oven. So I knew what it was for me. It was me pulling out the hormones. So you see, that's how I did it. Now everybody ain't me. Go to your doctors and get that. But that's a connection I have with my body, that when I crave something, it's usually something out of it that my body needs. So, my body was saying, hormones, mommy, hormones. And all of a sudden I went to the store, and my daughter can tell you, she's never seen me come here with pudding before. Nope. Nope. Mm-mm-mm. But each time I go to get that hormones from the cow, I use my body. I guess the trick is of it uses different things. Like when I was going through the change, I had the thing for strawberry quick. Oh, loved it. Strawberry and chocolate quick. Loved it. Loved it. Like, loved it. Until I got enough hormones, and it was like, oh, I don't like it. Or sometimes, like, it'll just steak. I'll just go lean steak, oven it, whatever. I can't do it now going through my tooth stuff. But, and that's how I went through my change. Estrogen and beef and milk. Now that may not work for everybody. Y'all go to the doctors. But it works for me. So now when I need hormones, I'll crave it. And I'll get it. I'll get my craving. And then I look back and I say, oh, I needed such and such. I'm telling you, it's the truth. But that's when you look for yourself for healing. When you look to yourself for healing, you ask yourself answers yourself. But when you look outside yourself for healing, then you got to listen to what the outside says. Great rises, y'all. Great rises, Canada. Great rises, y'all. 8th month. The second day of the 8th month, but the first day of the 8th month that we're walking. And that is so, I'm telling you, how can you not be happy? You gotta look at yourself sometimes in amazement. To be amazed. Like, wow. Like, whoa, wooey. You know? How I do it. 8 months. And if you were walking and exercising, even 4 or 5 months, get excited yourself. You can jump on and start exercising too. Like I said, y'all don't have to listen to me. You can turn off off the sound and just watch the movement. Now we slow this summer because I ain't doing that in the summertime. In the wintertime, when that cool air comes into my lungs and this air down here is nice and cool, I'm in heaven. But right now it's hot, so we're moving to be moving, building muscles, and that's what this is doing. Do you remember those days? I every time I did this, I was like, it's some kind of excruciating thing. Child, starving the muscles. So sometime before you run to the doctor for pains in your legs and different places like that, this could be muscle pain. Eat some protein. Eat some egg whites. Get some beans. See if the pain goes away. It could be just that. I know it's always got to be some kind of something where y'all got to go under. How long ago was that? Oh my God. It has to be like 25 years ago. Hey! This walk is halfway over. This walk is halfway over. That's why I love this walk. It's so fast. It's so fast. Get the water, y'all. Get the water. The first part of this walk is brought to you by I Like to Say Yes. Miss Vicky was here on Saturday, honey. She was telling you to keep the yes in your child's vocabulary by reading I Like to Say Yes to your child. All right now. You can order I Like to Say Yes from Barnes & Nobles, Archway, and Amazon. Hey, Alex. Good morning. Thanks for coming on the walk. Yes. Hey, Joan. My Joni. Every morning. I love you, girl. I love you. You are here for me since we started. Or as they said, since we started. Did y'all get enough water? Probably others too. Well, I don't know that. 8 months. It's serious. Our clocks are set. It doesn't matter now. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you are going to exercise for a half hour in the day if you have been exercising for a half hour for over 5 months. Every day afterwards, you solidify it. I woke up this morning and said, oh, see what's back, right? I was like, oh. And before I could get the out, so I said, oh. And my feet swung off the bed and hit the ground. I said, ugh. And I was up and on my way to the bathroom. Next thing I know, I was dressed, doing my upper body exercise, using my 10-pound weights. And the next thing I know, I'm walking. It is in me. It's going to happen. I am going to wake up and exercise. I've set this biological clock I've put in place. That's how you go to the gym every year. That's why you can't stop. It becomes muscle control. They call it muscle memory. Your muscle remembers waking up and being exercised. And it is going to wake you up and exercise you. That's why you said it. That's what you said it for. So before I knew it, I was up, getting my juice and my protein drink, throwing that down, watering down my coffee, getting my protein that I'm going to eat. Sometimes a sandwich or something. And I don't get it all the way down. But after the walk, I run up and finish it to keep that protein in me. I ain't going to that pain no more, honey. Call me Proteinia. Ha ha! Call me Proteinia. But like I said, in winter it's not bad because I get these beans recipes. I get these peas recipes. I eat beans all the time. protein is not an issue. In the summertime, them beans sit heavy, y'all. Them beans sit heavy. So I did the lentils, but again, they sit heavy. So the protein shake for the summer is ideal. Y'all know in the winter I do my beans, then I get my egg whites and chop it up in there, and we're good to go. But y'all get protein in you. If you're exercising, get protein in you. Feed those muscles. Get water in you. Muscles want water. Muscles want water. Yes. How awesome is this? 8 months. 8. Next month, we be delivering. Whew. 8 months, y'all. 8 months. I remember the first 3 months, all I could focus on was getting up and getting down here and getting up, and everything was thrown at me. Everything, as they said, in the kitchen sink, because that's what happened. But now, it's close to easy peasy. It's a part of me. It's a part of my, if you were going to use me as a character, you would know every morning she wakes up and walks for a half hour. That would be part of my character. It's here. It's me. Exercising. And my body knows it's the way I'm going to stay alive. And you know what I know? You exercise too. Because it's the way you stay alive. But these muscles feel good. They were good and strong too. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Because yourself is always going to forgive you. But you got to ask for forgiveness just like, shake hands with little Johnny and ask for forgiveness. Alright, y'all got to go ahead and make up now. Well, guess what? You got to do that with yourself too. Don't forget. And well, just say you effed up. Well, just tell your body you effed up. I sure did. I sure did. I had money. I'm telling you, Whole Foods is right down the road. My daughter passes Whole Foods. There was no reason for me not to have that protein in here for like 2.5 weeks, 3. There was no reason for me not to have it. As soon as I ran out, right down the street. So now I'm going to see if I can get those big jars, because this works for me. And it's plant-based, it's almond, and it's coconut. And it's plant-based, and it's the 365. And Alex gave it to me. She's in the room with us right now, watching. She gave it to me. And in my head, I was saying I need to get protein because it's summer and you're not eating beans like you. And in my head, I kept saying, you got to get some beans. You got to get some protein because it's summertime and you're not eating those beans like that. And they kept going, you got to get some protein. But I didn't know what to get. I didn't know where to go. And bam. Alex gives me this 365. Problem solved because I knew I needed it. But then to run out and do that to myself, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And now we're back to being friends. Pain's gone. My body's saying, yo, yo, yo. No harm, no foul. Do your body talk to you like that? Yo, 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 yo. Hey, let's do some big exercise. When I look at myself on the YouTube videos, my fingers look like they're moving so slow. And I have to say to myself, yes, 60-something-year-old woman, yes. How about the point that they're moving? And I was like, oh yeah, okay. There's something to be said about that. Oh, I know what I did. I lost YouTube because I forgot to clean out. I downloaded the video, but I forgot to clean out the phone. And I just lost the YouTube video. So I'll just take the Facebook video and put it on the YouTube. Okay, there was that. So I'll go upstairs and load over the Facebook video to YouTube and then clean out that phone. Cotton picking, I knew it was something I forgot to do last night. Oopsie. So I'll be putting this one up on YouTube. It happens, it happens. So, yeah, and I spent yesterday downloading videos from YouTube into my external memory. So what I have to do, I didn't do it last night. Every month I take the episodes and put them on an external hard drive because I don't know, child. There may be laws in places where they be kicking you off Facebook for nothing because it's all politically motivated. So if they put out a law that to kick minorities off, kick women off, or do this, but I know for sure if them GOPQ people get in, we can perk that kiss the internet goodbye. We'd be like China. But them GOPQ people, they love China, so. Let's see. So to make us a society like China, GOPQs down. Ooh. So we probably won't even have internet, so it'll be a moot point. So I want to keep my videos where I can upload them and I can see them too because they're encouraging for me too, as I hope they are for everyone else. But if anything should happen and you can't get internet access because you don't live in a red neighborhood, you know, like you can't get good meat and food like that if you don't live in certain neighborhoods. It's the same way with the internet. Only certain neighborhoods will be able to get it, and minority neighborhoods won't. With the GOPQ have their way. So I have been downloading all my videos on an external hard drive. And also the fact that I watch YouTube and Facebook kick people out left and right. So I want to have my stuff for my entertainment. Because I watch them. I watch videos of me. And I'm encouraging myself. As I hope I'm encouraging you. Okay, let's go. Whew, less than 5 minutes, y'all. Let's slow that. Oh, Betsy. I appreciate Betsy. See, to me, you can appreciate inanimate things. But when it comes to people, I don't know, it's hard for me at times to say, I appreciate the act of kindness, but I love the person that's doing the kind act. I appreciate the act, but the person I love for doing that kind act. See what I'm saying? Alright, suck in your elbow, suck in your gut. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Y'all like, comment, and share. Like, comment, and share. Thank you. Or like Clyde Diva says, Clyde Diva 3, Clyde Diva 6, and Clyde Consciousness. She says, hit the like button. 15. Got that Clyde Diva. She tickles me. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What's a bit luck? And then I be listening on Facebook, on YouTube to Deirdre. Deirdre, this old military woman, and she get in there, and she be cussing them young folks out. She be cutting up and teaching at the same time, and going off and teaching at the same time, and it is so good, and she tickles me. I always go there, go off sis, go off. Oh, damn, that tickles me. That Deirdre. See, I have a cousin whose name is Deidre. But there's Deirdre's. You gotta put that R in. So, Deirdre and Class Consciousness. She has all these other names, but Deirdre and Class Consciousness. Oh, she is so good. I am so entertained and educated. I tell you, I have a real good time on YouTube.
I'm walking. Yes, indeed.
See how fast that is?
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
Peacefully, I'm walking.
The sweat that's running down my back. Even y'all probably say, oh man, she is not hardly even moving. But if you can see the sweat that's rolling off me, you'll see. Yes, thank you for being here with our 8th month. Yeah. Thank you for your support, your encouragement. Look how fast that walk is. This is half-hour exercises so fast. Oh.
I'm walking, so
Happy to be walking, happy to be walking. Thank you for the company. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. I love you. See you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel.